Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's so good to see you all. I just wanted to talk about everything that's going on right now and how, wow, it just really feels like we're getting so much closer to, making it to the kingdom and to heaven. And Revelations is really starting to open up. And I just want to talk a little bit about things that are going on around here, in Seattle area. And yeah, basically last Wednesday, they had everything locked down, and we are not allowed to basically leave the house unless we are going for a walk or we're going to the hospital or the grocery store. And I definitely had already gone to the grocery store before that and got a couple things, but I'm usually pretty prepped up already for something like this. So me and my husband have really been, active with making sure that we are prepared and have enough food for something like this to happen. But what's really nice is today, actually, I went to the grocery store, and we live in a small town, so I think it was like a week ago that I went, and last week it was getting pretty empty, and like all the bread was gone, all the toilet paper was gone, and which is still really weird, but it's still gone this week. But when I went in today, actually, it was all restocked except for the toilet paper. And so we were really happy about that. And it's kind of funny because we were just like, we need more waffles. So we went to the store just to grab waffles, and then we grab our cart, and then all of a sudden we're like, oh yeah, I want that cheese. Oh, I need some more bacon. Oh, some cereal. Oh, I need these Funyuns. Oh, they got my favorite milk now. So and then we end up having like a cart full of food, and we're just like, oh, like, I promise we're not like trying to, hoard a bunch of stuff or whatever. It was actually just like, I want to I found all these things. And and I was even telling the cashier when we went up there, and I was like, yeah, we just came in for some waffles, and this is what happened. And they were laughing too. But yeah, so it's pretty bare, and I did notice that the playground was blocked off as well, so nobody's allowed to go to the playground. I feel really bad for my son because he really wants to go play, and we're stuck at home, and it's just like the worst thing ever. And he's like, I want to go outside, and I'm like, everybody's sick outside. I don't know what to tell you. So I try to keep him happy with, like cartoons and his little games on his tablet and stuff. And so that's pretty much what's been going on. I guess a lot of people have been getting laid off of work. I know that my sister-in-law had to fire like 40 people. Luckily, my husband, though, actually, he still has his job, which is great. And he is a supervisor slash manager type. So he actually has a team below him. So he has to actually cut their hours down. And I think a lot are going to be forced to have to stop working for like 2 weeks. And but I think for the most part, it's not too bad for us because my husband still has his job. Thank the Lord. I feel really bad for all the people out there. I would say especially for unbelievers, because they're probably feeling the worst. It's just, there's like no hope, and you're just so worried, and now you don't have a job, and how are you going to feed your kids and stuff? And I do feel bad for those people. And I need to pray more for them, especially because it's just, it's great that we have the Lord and that we don't even have to worry about the things of this world. He's totally going to take care of us. He could just have a bird fly into your door to feed you. So, yeah. And, but the whole thing with the coronavirus and stuff is, I've seen some videos where, I think there was this person from Germany who went to a hospital where they said there was thousands of people getting the coronavirus and it was packed. And so this man went there and there was nobody. It was empty. There was nobody there. It was just, it pretty much seemed like, okay, is this for real? Or are you guys actually like, they're just lying to us,
geschickt und gesagt, hier würden alle Berliner Corona-Fälle zusammenkommen und das zwischen 8 und 16 Uhr. Das heißt, die meiste Zeit über ist gar nichts los. Schauen wir mal hier an. Also die sind zwar da hinten in den Zelten, in den Zweien, die jetzt leer sind, aber was mich wundert, es ist doch nicht der Ausnahmezustand, der in den Medien beschrieben wird. Die Medien haben bereits am Wochenende über 1000 Corona-Infizierte für die Stadt Berlin gemeldet. Wir sind kurz nach 20 Uhr hierher gekommen und nichts los, niemand da. Klinikum Berlin. Das Einzige, was hier noch zu sehen ist, ist das, bei den Stühlen soll man nicht zusammensitzen. Aber ansonsten ist hier nicht wirklich was festzustellen. Also ich habe einige Mitarbeiter hier im Vertrauen sprechen können. Die haben gesagt, also das, was in den Medien berichtet wird, das können sie nicht nachvollziehen, dass sich das nicht deckt mit dem, was hier tagtäglich passiert. Ich meine, ich kenne Krankenhäuser in Notsituationen, zum Beispiel in Libyen und Syrien, übervoll mit Verletzten.
And there was also another woman who went to a hospital where they said that that's where they were quarantining and stuff like that. And so she went in there and, the whole area was empty and she was asking, where can I get tested or where is everybody? It said there was thousands of people here and the woman over the counter wouldn't answer her question. She kept avoiding the question about where all the people are. And she was trying to say like, oh, they're behind the doors or something, but it just felt like really fishy.
Hello?
Sorry, I'm just registering patients on the other side. Do you need to
You're registering patients over there?
both sides, depending.
Are you doing testing here?
Not really.
How many cases have you seen?
I don't know.
Like hundreds and thousands?
Hold on a moment. You need to check in.
I was going to ask where the testing is.
Oh, hold on. We
You have to go to a
here.
testing center?
So I'll give you a phone number in a minute. I need to go back to the patient.
Oh, sure. Okay. Should I wait here or maybe do you have a name of a testing center or?
I'll give you a phone number. Okay?
Yeah. So they said there was tens of thousands of people overrunning the health system. Place looks kind of looks empty.
2145. Okay, so we don't do testing here. It's above. We do testing, but it's not a testing center. Contact your GP or call these numbers, okay?
Contact my GP or call these numbers.
Exactly. That's the HSE helpline. They can give you information.
So they don't do it in the hospitals, and that's why this place is not full of cases.
If you're very, very ill and you have loads of symptoms, of course, come in and you'll be tested, you'll be treated, but it's not a testing center.
Right, like they do the profile, they ask you if you traveled and all that stuff, and then you can go to a test center.
You'd have to contact the GP.
Well, I did contact my GP, I can't get an answer.
Yeah, try those numbers then, and then maybe try a different GP and everything, but that's the route to take, okay?
Yeah, so they're not taking people here.
Well, do you have symptoms?
Well, I had a lot of cold and flu this season, and I'm a teacher, so.
Okay. Well, no, you don't currently have a temperature. You're not currently short.
Our hospitals have been turned into war zones. Well, I want to give you an idea of what that war zone looks like here in downtown Brooklyn. So this is my neighborhood. This is the Brooklyn Hospital Center. And again, you're hearing one thing on the mainstream media, and this is what it's like in reality. Very quiet, very calm out here, not much going on at all. And as near as we can tell at this moment, and again, things may change periodically, but as it now stands, there is not massive chaos outside this hospital. Now let's head over to, this is where people normally stand up to get testing for the coronavirus. And we want to give you guys a pretty good look at what's really going on out here instead of what the mainstream media is telling you. But as you can see, not much happening.
But the coronavirus could be a real thing, but I think that they're just blowing it up, and that it's not real, and that the real agenda really is to, I mean, I think I'm not the first person to say this, but I think the real thing here is that they just want to implement the cashless society. That's what they want, because, they can't track us with cash. So they need to find ways that, the money is spreading the virus and stuff. And so we need to get rid of the cash. And obviously, I mean, that is the goal. And all Christians, well, I shouldn't say all Christians, but the people who are awake, we understand that is the goal, and creeping towards, the mark of the beast and stuff. So that is pretty much how I feel about it. It is being blown up, and it could be that maybe this is more of like a practice, and there could be another disease virus that comes out that actually is really bad, but they're just using this now to get good practice in, and so everyone will be used to it the next time they have to do it. It'll be like, okay, everybody knows what to do. They're going to be like, this is normal. We've all done this before. You need to stay on lockdown, whatever. But I am definitely waiting to see when they stop the cash and we're all just using our phones and our cards. I don't think that they will just stop the cash and then just go straight to putting, the microchips in people, even though they are doing that right now. But I think for us, we already have a chip on our credit cards and stuff, and so we'll just be using that for now, and then slowly it will move on to the RFID chip. So I feel like that is one of the markers for me personally, where I'm like, okay, we're about to leave, like the rapture's about to happen, when the RFID chip is, I mean, obviously it's already here, but when they start to say, like, when it's actually in every state and they're starting to say, like, get your RFID chips, and, that it's cool, or however they're going to do it, to be like, it's so much easier, it's going to be safe, like, as soon as it comes to me and everyone else, that is going to be my big marker to where I feel like Jesus is about to come get us, because he's not about to let all of us get forced to take the mark, And there has to be a medium between, people still have to be happy. They still have to be marrying and giving in marriage and partying and doing all these things. And right now, nobody is even allowed to get married. So it's not, I wouldn't say that we're about to leave right now. because, you know, it says like in the days of Noah, we're supposed to be able to be partying and marriage and giving in marriage. And right now, all weddings are totally canceled. So that's a reason why I think that, you know, we're not going to get raptured right now. I think things have to go back to where they were, where people can go back outside, and, you know, maybe eventually it'll just be they just want to get rid of the cash, and then that's what we'll be dealing with is, okay, everything is cashless now, and we'll be that much closer to, you know, knowing that that mark is coming. So, but yeah, that is pretty much my feelings on that. And let me know what you guys think. We don't have to have the same opinions, but I hope that you are all doing okay, and I will pray for you after this video for all of you and everybody to, you know, be safe, and to, if you have lost your job, I will pray that the Lord will continue to help you and provide for your families and stuff like that. And I hope that you all pray with me as well. And I hope that you all have a blessed day in Jesus' name, and I will see you guys